We put the water in the pot. We brought it up to temperature. I'm just going to add my vinegar. I don't want to add too much because you don't want it to flavor the eggs. What that's going to do is it's going to kind of help all the egg kind of envelope and cook like consolidated. So it'll prevent the egg from kind of splaying out, and it'll kind of keep everything nice and tight. This poaching water is at the perfect temperature right now. I'm going to add my eggs. What I want to do is create a little bit of a gentle current inside the water. What that's going to do is help the eggs kind of stay together as well. So I'm just going to add my eggs to the water one by one. The egg white is going to stay together closer to the egg yolk because of that vinegar. And then, I'll stir it gently every once in a while just to keep the eggs off the bottom. And that gentle motion, that gentle current is going to keep the eggs kind of nice and tightly knit, tightly packed. As the eggs are poaching and this liquid is starting to come to the top, it can make it a little bit difficult to see what's going on in the pot. I've also noticed that the temperature is starting to rise just a little bit too quickly. We're almost at a gentle boil here. So I'm going to skim the top of these eggs and just get some of the loose particles that have kind of cooked themselves away from the eggs. I'm going to skim that off. That's going to make it a lot easier to see the individual eggs themselves. To test the doneness of the eggs, I'm just going to pick the egg up and I'm going to shake it a little bit. And I can see that there's still a lot of movement around the yolk. The egg yolk itself is still soft, but there's movement just a little bit too much, a little bit too liberally around the egg yolk. We want the egg yolk to be runny, but we want it to be hot, and we want the egg white to be cooked entirely. So I've checked on these eggs. The egg yolks are still soft. The egg whites are fully cooked. I'm going to pull them out of the water, let them drain entirely on the paper towel. That's going to reduce any additional moisture. Cut the heat on the eggs, cut the heat on the lobster. I'm going to pull everything close by now. And now we are ready to build our Benedict.